Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Star Wars Empire at War. And we're playing the Thrawn's Revenge mod, the 2.2 demo as the New Republic. And basically we're pushing back on all fronts. So, what I have done after the last episode where we were discussing the fact we are now opening on multiple fronts again, I have split the largest of our fleets, this one up here, into two separate elements. One's 98, one's 90 military power. They've both got 6 MC-80Bs, they've both got an MC-80 Home 1 type, a bunch of Dreadnoughts, 10 Hapen Battle Dragons. They're pretty good fleets, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one of you guys down this way. And we'll attack from Centaurs to Findar, I think, and see what they've got there. What I need to do is check who's in command of the fleet. Did I put anyone in command of the fleet? I did not. Let's move a Corvette in charge of that fleet. Let's move a Corvette in charge of that fleet. And I think I'm also going to use Luke Skywalker's fleet over here. Now, this is a pretty good fleet. It's got 11 MC-80Bs. Okay, it's a very good fleet. I probably should... It's just producing nothing but MC-80Bs. Good God. Okay, let's actually bring that under control a bit, shall we? Maybe get some defensive stations or something there. Just in case someone does decide to attack us, you can build that for me. What we're going to do, I think, is we're going to attack from Mon Calamari to Emma again. We did this previously, took out a bunch of their level 3 space stations. And if we could do that, yeah, we can start making some serious inroads. Now, Admiral Akbar's fleet is going to hold position, actually. It's a pretty strong fleet, but I want to get a few more capital ships up there, maybe some more carriers, and then we'll probably split that one into two as well. Maybe give Admiral Akbar command of one fleet and Han Solo control of another fleet, and that will allow us to move on both Tanjin and Selenon simultaneously. So for the time being, let's do that. While we're waiting for ships to be built, let's launch an assault on Emma. We've been attacked pretty heavily in this area, so I'm not expecting a huge amount of defences here. In fact, they've only got one space station. We'll auto-resolve that. Apparently I lost a Corellian Corvette. They did have some Golem platforms there. That's not too bad. I don't actually have enough ground forces up this way to do a ground invasion though, so... I'm not even going to bother. I'm actually going to move on to Severo and try and take out the level 3... Yeah, we did lose the Corvette charge there. Try and take out the level 3 space station. Stop them building capital ships. So we will take command of this one and do it ourselves. Obviously, these capital shipyards are usually pretty heavily defended and they will spawn defending ships in, so they can be fairly tough fights. Although with the amount of MC-80Bs we've got, I probably don't have too much to worry about. No actual defending ships, and what is that? Oh, okay, yeah, pirates coming in. Right, let's do the usual thing and get out of their way. What are you? Rancor base. Oh, this is their capital structure for Zinja's Empire. We've actually destroyed this before. They must have rebuilt it. Okay. Interesting. So they've got a Golan 3, the capital shipyard, and as usual the defending ships. So Carrack cruisers, dreadnoughts, probably a Lancer or two somewhere around there. Or CRV-90s. Yeah. Okay, let's keep you safe tucked up over this side for the time being. I want to see what the pirates bring in. If the pirates bring in nothing particularly bad... Actually, that's not bad. A Victory Destroyer, Carrack, and those Lancers. They could actually clear up a lot of the enemy fighters for us, which I'm okay with, especially as we're kind of tearing them apart down here. Let's get you a buddy just so you're safe. There we go, take out that fighter squadron as well. What are you currently shooting at? You're shooting at more fighters. Perfect, okay. Something blew up over there. Oh, looks like they're... Oh, they've actually sorted... Hang on, wait. Whose Carrack cruisers are those? Are those Defender Carrack cruisers? They are. Okay, interesting. And Dreadnought versus a Victory Star Destroyer. Who wins this fight? I don't know. This isn't bad. This actually works out to our advantage. In fact, this works out to our advantage so much, I'm going to launch an immediate attack. We're going to drop in right here on the capital shipyard and try and destroy it from behind. Stop them spawning in reinforcements. So how many MC-80Bs can I fit in the back here? The answer should be all of them, with any luck. It's going to be tight, but this is a lot of firepower. Can I get a Home 1 type in there as well? I can. Get a couple of these little frigates in for more fire support and some anti-fighter cover. Do we want Luke Skywalker? You know what? Let's get Luke Skywalker in there. I'm assuming he arrives in an X-Wing, so... Yeah. That will help. Right, all of you guys, target that for me, please. I just want that capital shipyard down while they're... I mean, they've moved their defending forces away to deal with the pirates, which actually really works to our advantage. All fighter groups should be engaging that for me, which is almost dead anyway. Luke Skywalker get in there. You do have the lucky shot ability, which means you can do an impressive amount of damage. And my A-Wings... you know what? Don't worry about it. There's not much for you to fight right now. Did I lose something already, though? Hang on. Wait.
What can I do?
No. I was maximum... I thought I'd maxed out on my fleet points there, but apparently not. Okay. Switch targets. Let's get everything on the Golem platform. I want that dead as quickly as we can.
Where do you need me?
Actually, if I could get one of you to focus on that Corvette for me, that would actually be very useful. Just so they stop shooting my fighters. Using my own tactics against me is very rude, and I don't appreciate it. Let's just make sure we're focusing all firepower on that. You are kind of not where I want you to be. That's actually a bad position to be in, but you might be able to make it work. That victory is going down, but it's actually done some pretty good work. Although the Dreadnought and the Victory just sailed past each other, which was... I was not expecting that. I was expecting them to engage in a fight to the death. So that's disappointing. It is now going to be coming back for us. You are taking a lot of fire, so let's boost your shields quickly. You have lost pretty much everything that matters. Let's just take out that shield generator so they don't regen any shields during the rest of this fight.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
And also take out the fighter bay, just so that's not launching any more fighters. Excellent work. Good work. How are you doing? You are taking a lot of shots, but nothing too much to worry about. Okay, they've got a Carrack cruiser coming back, and that Dreadnought is slowly returning. They're not very quick ships. I'm going to dispatch you to go deal with that. And you just deal with the Carrack, because they actually do have a lot of iron cannons. So they can rip through shields pretty quickly. Good. Everything else can start focusing on Rancor base itself. Get rid of that for them. There's actually quite a big expensive target, so destroying that would not be bad at all. Okay, let's get rid of that Dreadnought. That Carrack cruiser is not long for this world. Focus down the Dreadnought quickly for me, thank you. They've got a lot of guns, but they don't have a lot of firepower, so... Sorry, what am I even saying? They've got a lot of firepower, but not a lot in the way of shields or armor. As you can see, just ripping through my frigate there. Good lord. Okay. You've also lost your shields as well. Rancor base has a lot of guns on it. If I can get these guys out of there, I will. If you guys could just fall back to there, that'd be grand. You two can start moving down here. No, we lost the frigate. We might lose the MCDB. I'm not sure at this point. Okay, let's try and get that down. You are trying to retreat. You're having a lot of trouble turning around by the looks of it.
Choose your reinforcements.
On my way. Ready. Our engines are down. Target the heavy guns. At your command.
Hopefully they can deal with that guy for me. They've got a couple of them wandering around, I think. Or maybe just that one, I'm not sure. Have we stopped firing? Where have we stopped firing? Oh, I think the station is dead. It just doesn't look like it.
The enemy has been defeated.
Okay, yep, apparently that station is dead. It just doesn't look like it. Okay, I think we just lost one of those little Mon Calamari frigates. That's not too bad. Yeah, one MC-40A. I'll take that, actually. I'm pretty okay with that. And, I mean, who's still left in charge? You've still got someone in charge. Yeah, let's move on to the Honor. Level 2 shipyard. Let's take that out. This will stop them producing capital ships, which might be why one of the last fleets that attacked us had a lot of support ships. They had a lot of corvettes and frigates rather than actual capital ships. And that might be because we've been destroying their level 3 shipyards quite well. So let's keep doing that, shall we? Okay, don't think they've got any defending ships, so it's just going to be whatever's spawning out of their level 2. Imperial level 2 shipyards actually get some decent ships, because you get Carrack cruisers and corvettes. And they've also got... Ooh, bowie. They've actually got 4 defensive platforms. Okay. Well, I think we need to do the same thing again. We've got to jump in and destroy this so they stop getting reinforcements. And then we'll deal with the platforms. In fact, once they lose the space station, they might just give up.
Forward.
So we'll try it and see what happens.
Consider it done. Proceeding to location. Moving
Just
out.
all the Mon Calamari Star Cruisers.
All out.
And a couple of those little frigates for good measure.
At maximum unit capacity.
Yeah, took a bit of fire coming in from the platforms. We should be okay.
Cruiser standing by.
That thing's already lost his shields, which is amazing.
Immensely attacked.
Okay, I just want to focus. Everything we've got should just be shooting at that, basically. You... Okay, you can move up to there and just engage all these fighters as they come in. That actually does good work for us. Okay, station is down. Right. You guys start working over that Golan 2. You guys start working over that Golan 2 down the south. And we'll go from there. Fighter squadrons, take out that for me. Again, Carracks have a lot of iron cannons, so against Mon Calamari ships that rely on their shields a lot, they can do a lot of damage. So the more we can deal with that, the better. Okay, we're going to split fire a little bit there. Yeah, you're almost dead. If I could get fighters on one of these, that'd be really useful. You bump up your shields quick. Probably just took a lot of fire coming in early. Yeah, we're looking... Oh, no, you need your shields. Okay, fighters... Yeah, I need all the fighters down here. We need to deal with this problem. Otherwise that MC-80B is going to have a bad time. I could pull you back a bit. What is happening up here? You guys are not really engaging anything. Well, actually, they're through the shields on that. You guys can come down here and start engaging that guy. It's already pretty badly damaged. Okay, we should have this in the bag. Are your shields down? No, your shields are still up. You've lost your shields. Okay, I think we've got this in the bag. Let's go cinematic, guys. I might need to pull back a few fighters to defend some of those MC-80s, actually. It looks like we are taking a lot of bombing runs from TIE bombers and the like. In fact, your shields might be down. Yeah, I don't actually want to lose an MC-80 if I don't have to. Who is that? Who's taking all that fire? Oh boy, okay, yeah, they've actually got a lot of fighters up here. That's a bit of a problem. It's not even TIE bombers, wow, it's actually all the TIE Raptors they've got. Yeah, everyone get up here and, you know, do the thing I didn't tell you to do, if you wouldn't mind. And you... Yeah, just blow past that guy and get up there. That's almost down. That's having a bad day. That's having a bad day. Yeah, you refocus that down. You two switch over to that. And I need to get all the fighters over here to try and keep this thing alive, because, damn, that is a lot of fighters swarming around one target. AI's actually done a pretty good job there of actually, you know, focusing its firepower. Normally, it's just not that good at doing stuff like that. We've got enough A-wings. We should be able to save this guy, I hope. No one else is in any danger right now. And yeah, those fight squadrons are dropping quickly. Okay. A little bit of a danger there, but we're doing okay. You're about to explode, so I'm going to switch fire from you guys. Try and take out that Corvette. Surprised the AI hasn't actually just surrendered. Just send fighters after the anti-fighter ship. Why the hell not? Actually, getting through the shields on my Corvette. That's rude. Would you mind not? There we go. That was very rude of you, Imperial CR90. I don't appreciate that. Please stop. Okay, that last turbo laser battery's going down hard. That last turbo laser battery's going down hard. And that last proton torpedo launcher is going down hard. Beautiful. Let's speed this up and get this over with. Okay, I don't actually think we lost anything there. Took out another heavy frigate shipyard, and that means there's no forces at Liana to threaten us. So I'm actually going to move Luke Skywalker back to Emma, and we'll take this fleet here, which is one of my biggest, and I'm going to move you guys to Meriden. and see what they've got. Because this could be a good opportunity for a ground invasion. If the defences here look weak, I believe we could do a quick ground invasion, bring up the army, just take this world and actually collapse down this entire front up towards where Luke Skywalker's fleet is. And that would work quite nicely, because I don't mind, our fleets are pretty big, but I've got used to having fleets of 12 MCADBs, 20 Hapen Battle Dragons. Now we've had to spread them out a bit further. I am worried that if we run into a bunch of Luca Hulks or some Star Destroyers actually start showing up again, that could be pretty bad for us. Oh god, okay. More pirates. Wow, we are getting pirates like every time we attack somewhere. What have they actually got? Level 1 space station, 2 Golem 1s, and a bunch of fighters. Okay, this will be a really easy fight, but let's see what the pirates bring in. This is going to be where they show up with like 15 Star Destroyers or something. I have no idea how they calculate. What's the random generator for the pirate forces? What determines what the pirates show up with each time? Is it just random? Is it based on the size of the defending force? Is it based on the size of your attacking force? I don't know. What have they actually got? Okay, Empire of the Hand, and an Ascendancy Star Destroyer, and 2 carrier cruisers. Okay, now I've played a little bit of the Empire of the Hand in version 2.15, which I was playing a bit while I was ill, because honestly I was ill and I didn't have anything better to do with my time. I couldn't record, so I just played a bit of the old game, because I've never actually played the original. I've only ever played 2.2. I never played anything older than that. So I've played a little bit of the Empire of the Hand, and these ships are pretty good. I mean, these are basically better Star Destroyers. Unfortunately, what they're lacking is fighter cover, so... Well, actually saying that, I mean, they're not getting through the shields. Oh, they're targeting the carrier first. Not a bad idea. You always want to target support ships first if you can. I mean, as every hard point you destroy is one less gun firing at you. So take out the weaker ships first, and then you've lost that entire ship's worth of guns. It's not a bad idea. How are they doing against the Golem platform? Yeah, causing some damage. Problem is, all their fighters are dead now, so they've got lots of bombers and TIE Raptors coming in. Let's see how this works out for them. TIE Raptors do look kind of silly. I think the side panels just need to be bigger and it would look like a more balanced design. But right now it's just a flying ball. And, flying ball is not a cool look. Okay, they're through the shields on the platform, but I think that the Ascendancy class is going to get pecked to death by all those fighters. Shields are still up though, so... That Kerrick, they're actually focusing a lot of firepower on the Kerrick. He's probably going to lose shields quickly. They're not very tough ships, those. Empire of the Hand have really good weapons. I'm not so convinced they've got great shields or armor, though. But hey, I'm just going to let these guys fight each other. There's no point me getting involved in this. If these guys got beef, let's just, just stand back, chill, let them hash it out, and then we'll jump in and kill whoever's left once they've taken a bunch of damage. I mean, technically, if the pirates defeated the space station, if they defeat Zinja's Empire's forces, then I don't actually think we have to engage anyone. Which, again, I'd also be okay with. How's that Star Destroyer holding up? I don't think they're through its shield yet. Yep, no, still got its shields up. Good lord. So they're going to take out at least one Golem platform, and I think they just have. That's turning. Are they starting to engage the other platform? It might be. Yep, they're engaging the second platform now. I think the carrier cruiser's lost its shields. Yeah. Oh, giant explosion blossoms from the hull. Yeah, they've definitely lost their shields. And there she goes. Okay, so they've got one Ascendancy Star Destroyer versus a Golem platform and a ton of fighters. I think the Ascendancy is probably going to go down fairly soon. Although saying that, it's still... Oh, actually... It's lost half its shields, but you see, it's not actually engaging the Golem platform. It's trying to engage the fighters with its main weapons. I can kind of understand why, because the fighters are going to be what kills it. But, yeah, this is just a bad design all around. Okay, we should probably, do something in this fight. So let's bring in a couple of capital ships and just take out the space station while everyone's distracted.
I copy, sir. Copy. Attacking target.
This should be over pretty quickly. A-Wings, just destroy those bombers for me, would you?
Reporting. I copy. Yes,
Yeah, shields are down. Now you just get pecked to death by fighters. Looks like it might slowly be turning in on that, but I don't know. We might not have to engage this at all.
Roger 6. Reporting. Roger that. Let's move out. Full speed. Yes, Commander. Order acknowledged. Confirmed. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Interesting. Do I wait for you to die, or do I jump in? You're going to die any second now. Yeah, we might. We can probably do this with what we've got left. Let's be honest.
Remove the shield generator. Let's go.
Maybe an extra MCADB. No point taking risks here. We just want to kill this thing quickly and be done with it.
Ready. Fire on the shield generator. Ready. Attack that target. Bombers at the ready. Squadron reporting. I copy. I'm in range. I've got to go around for another pass. Yes, sir. Stay in attack formation. Fire on their shield generator. Rendezvous in range. Mark. Take point 1. Enemy fighters incoming. Waiting orders. I'm under attack. Keep going. Hold on. I'm hit. Stay in attack formation. Cruiser standing by. Swinging around. Rendezvous at Mark. Hold on. Cruiser responding. Remove the shield generator. Fire on the shield generator.
Okay, I could go into cinematic mode for this, but I think it's going to be over fairly quickly. They'd already lost most of their shields to the Ascendancy Star Destroyer, so let's just put this poor Golem platform out of its misery. Not sure why the AI isn't retreating. They have no hope of doing any damage to my ships at this point. But hey, there we go. So that gives us control of Maradon, which opens up to... See, this every world we advance, we're just opening up another
Construction complete.
angle we can be attacked from. Although I know most of this chain doesn't have any ships in it from what we've seen previously, so... let's see, this fleet can move on Findar and see what they've got there. Need to find out where their next level 3 space stations are.
Imminent.
This looks like another poorly defended planet, but I don't want to throw away ships on auto-resolve if they've got defensive platforms. So let's move in and just check it out quick. Once it actually loads up. No defensive ships from what we could see, so it's probably just the station itself and a couple of defensive platforms, I imagine. Where is the station? Over there. That's not... Wow, pirates again! Good lord, okay. Well, as usual, we're going to let them fight it out, because I don't think we need to worry about it too much. 2 Golem 1s, and level 1 platform, so this is going to be very similar to what we saw last time. I'm tempted to just jump in on the other side and start taking out the station now, not even waiting for the pirate forces to, do their thing, but I do kind of want to see what they bring in. If they bring in a large amount of enemy ships, then we've got to be a bit careful. Take out some of those fighters for them, give them an easier time of it. Ooh, okay, so Ascendancy Star Destroyer, and this time 2 Warlord gunships. Now these things are brutal because all they've got, well, they have dual mega bases on the front, but primarily it's proton torpedo launchers. These things put out a lot of firepower. They're pretty weak and vulnerable, but I don't like going up against them, so I can't imagine anyone else does. And I mean, my Corvette's quite far away now, so they at least have their fighter cover still. Although their fighters last time went up to fight me, kind of up in this corner. So they might not have as much trouble with fighters this time, especially as I'm actually engaging some of them for them. Oh, I've lost the ability to drag select. There we go. If you lose the ability to drag select, just double click on a unit and it will get it back for you. I don't know why, it just does. Wipe out that whole squadron, that would actually be pretty useful. Tiny Raptors are nasty. They're at least as good as A-Wings. And I feel like they're actually slightly better than A-Wings. Okay, don't go too far. Yeah, you've gone a bit too far in. Get away from the Golem platform, because that thing will kill you. Their fighters are tearing it up there. I mean, okay, if I jump in my forces behind, they've got to go through the Golem platforms anyway, so that kind of works out to my advantage.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Let's get plenty of fighters in this as well.
Ready to commence. Bombers reporting in.
Okay, that's down with.
Roger that.
I'm going to back off a bit now.
Moving out.
I'm just going to leave them to have their little
Right away.
shenanigan fights.
Weapons operational. Ready.
We should mostly be able to range that golem platform. It's engaging a couple of my fighters, but
Wing here.
probably because he's got nothing better to do. You are being engaged from down there, though.
A-wing here.
Yeah, we'll be alright. You've only got one turbo laser in range. I think our shield regen will actually keep up with that.
Form up.
Yeah, just about. What's happening down here? Okay, they are getting swarmed by fighters again, but these platforms are going to die a lot quicker. Carrier cruisers are nice, but they're more general all-rounders. These Warlord gunships, you can see how many torpedoes they fire. They will chew through this thing in very short order, I think. Also looks like the fighters are spreading out their attacks a lot. They're targeting both the gunship and the Star Destroyer. But again, they might just end up getting pecked to death by fighters. These pirate groups never bring enough fighters. Or if they do, they get chewed up from far apart, so... What are you doing? You still firing at me with one turbo laser? Nope, you've stopped even doing that. Perfect. Oh, no, you still are, but yeah, the shield regen is keeping up with it, so... Again, that doesn't matter too much. Okay, I think we've got to definitely use our fighters to focus down these gunships first before we bring our capital ships into range. We should be able to win this fight easily, but I want to make sure we don't actually end up losing anything we don't have to. They chew through that defensive station a lot faster. But what are they going to do now? They're going to come after me, or they're going to go after the defensive station? I mean, logically, I have no idea what the hell they would do. I mean, what are they here for, really? Pirates just add a random element to the game that I'm not sure it actually needs. They don't really serve any major purpose, especially in fights like this. Okay, you're turning around and getting pecked to death by fighters. You guys are kind of pushing onto me. So, let's get all our fighters to work on these guys.
Awaiting orders.
They don't have very strong defensive. They are purely offensive designs, so we should be able to chew them up pretty easily. Let's get our A-wings on those TIE Raptors before they cause us too many problems. You guys are going to take a little bit of fire from these guys, but you should be able to survive it, unless they go for the Corvette, actually. You're kind of pointing towards the Corvette. I'm going to move you back a bit. Yeah, there we go. Very weak shields, and like almost no armor whatsoever. So both of those should die very quickly. Let's focus fire on the rear one with you guys, and you can start tangling with that guy. In fact, all fighters can go hunt and destroy at the moment, just to, you know, do your thing, do what you do best, which is murder everything. Okay, I want to keep the carriers kind of out of danger, so start moving up that way. You can come down. You've already lost your shields. This was another fairly quick victory here. That golem platform is still active though, so we will need to deal with that, which I suppose I could do simultaneously, as I have plenty of ships.
Proceeding to location. Crossfire. Watcher 6.
I have no idea what that beeping sound was. That's new. What is that beeping noise, and why is it happening? Okay. Alright, let's finish this off as quickly as we can. Okay, that was a weird beeping noise. I'm not sure what happened there. Don't think we lost a single ship there. Nope. Excellent. Okay, so that's Findar under our control. Okay, so at least now we're getting a decent line of sight about where things go. Interesting. I'm wondering if Tangreen is actually part of another chain, or if it's on its own. So let's check that out quickly. Let's just see what's actually here. I know this has been a long episode already, but if this doesn't lead anywhere else, that at least means Akbar's fleet can stay together in one big formation, and we can move up through that chain, rather than risking leaving someplace open by us. If it isn't the end of a chain, then we might have a problem, but we'll see. The defenses here are pretty weak, so we should be able to take these guys out very, very quickly. Except we've got more pirates. What is it with pirates? Good lord. Okay, 2 defensive platforms and space station. I mean, this is exactly what we faced last time. You're flying through a bunch of fighters this time, but that's fine, just less fighters to deal with later.
Choose your reinforcements.
Yeah. I'm just going to deal with this right now. I don't think we need to wait around again. So let's bring in a bunch of MC-80s. Maybe a Dreadnought at the back for some fire support. We'll focus this down, at least stop them spawning in all the fighters again.
I am with you.
There we go, murder that as quickly as we can. No idea what the pirates are going to be, but
Roger that.
we'll figure that out later. Let's just get the Corvette somewhere safe for the time being. Okay, station is down. That was quick and easy. Can I get a couple of carriers in here as well?
En route.
Need to get more carriers in this fleet so we can go full-on fighter warfare. Let's see, you two start engaging that one. If I could select you, please, and you can start engaging that one. I'm just going to drive the I'm just going to drive Admiral Akbar down the middle. Not even going to set it having to target anything, just send him down the middle between the two. And we'll put a Dreadnought on each of these as well. That should be all we need, really. Fighters, you can target the northernmost one.
I copy.
Actually, the bombers go over the northernmost one, and I'll send all the fighters after the southern one. A-Wings, go after those TIE Raptors before they cause us trouble. Okay, pirates have arrived. This is actually a bigger fleet. So, another Ascendancy Star Destroyer, 2 carrier cruisers, and a Warlord gunship. Okay, I guess, technically if I defeat these stations before they even get in weapons range, I don't have to defeat them. It'll just be over and done with. We'll have won. So we don't actually even have to fight these guys. And it looks like they're stopping to engage an asteroid anyway. So, yeah. Let's see how quickly we can take these down. Apparently the answer is very quickly. Overload your weapons. Let's just get as much firepower as we can. The overload weapon ability is really powerful on Dreadnoughts, but it does, as you can see, chunk through their shields pretty quickly. So, you're able to use it when they've already lost their shields, and there's no downside to it, you just get extra firepower. Or you want to use it when... Why haven't we ended the thing? I shouldn't have to fight these guys. Interesting. Okay, normally if you take out the stations like that, you don't have to fight the bad guys. I mean, well, you don't have to fight the pirates. Interesting. I don't know where you're going. Come over and join the main fleet. You know what? We're going to do this with fighters. There's a lot of fighters around here, but we should be able to get through. Let's pick off that Warlord gunship first, I think, because that is probably the bigger threat.
Yes. Reporting. Attacking. I am with you. Beware of traps.
Let's see. A-Wings. Just, yeah, we'll have them hunt and destroy fighters so the bombers can actually get through.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay. Both Home 1 types can start engaging that Ascendancy Star Destroyer. And I think we'll just use the MCDBs to take out the support ships. That Warlord gunship is probably dead by now, I'll be honest. Okay, well, it's lost his shields, and yeah, there go the torpedo launchers. A-Wings are clearing up fighters for me. Now, I don't know who wins against 2 Home 1 types versus an Ascendancy Star Destroyer. I don't think it's twice as good, but it's probably pretty good. Let's use that directed fire ability. If you guys could take out these, that'd be useful. I don't want them going after my carriers. Dreadnoughts can also probably get on this as well.
Roger that. Attacking target.
Okay, Warlord gunships better go down. The Ascendancy Star Destroyers having a very bad day. And I think, yeah, now is a quick fight. I'm not sure why we actually had to do that, but hey. The enemy has been defeated. We are victorious. They've got a few fighters left around. And there we go. Okay, another set of Golem platforms and another light frigate shipyard down. Okay, so that connects to Sereno, which is a level 3 shipyard. Interesting. I mean, I don't want to leave Dathomir undefended, but we could push on to Sereno and actually try and take out a level 3 shipyard. That would be kind of useful. So that Sereno links to Yavin 4, which links to Maridun, which is what connects this chain together. Unless Yavin 4 connects to Telos as well. Interesting. Okay, we're working out where the hyperspace lanes are and where they all go. which is always useful. We've also got a ton of ships being built up at the back here. Yeah, we've got MC-80Bs all over the place. And Dreadnoughts. Could probably form a 5th fleet at this point. We've got enough ships just lying around. But I think I'm going to take a break there because my voice is pretty much all gone today. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this series. And hopefully, I'm going to see you later on for something else. Bye.